Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Julia, and Taiwanese name is Huang.
Okay, hello. My name is Edward, but most people call me Eddie.
Eddie.
Yes.
How to spell it?
E-D-D-Y.
Okay. I want to ask you some questions.
Sure.
You've been to Hong Kong, China, and Taiwan. Over this place, what would make you impressive?
So I think each place is impressive in a different way. So Hong Kong is a very small, very dynamic place, very easy to do business. Taiwan is very good at research and development.
Research.
And development, so a lot of the new projects and a lot of new ideas start in Taiwan and then are made in China, in mainland China. So Taiwan is a great place for new ideas.
New ideas.
And China is very good as a place for mass production at a very cheap price.
How did you get some new idea from Taiwan?
So typically we would have some idea of a new concept or a new project, and we would have partners in Taiwan that we would meet with and explain our idea to. They would develop the project here in Taiwan, and once the project is approved or we show that it can be made, then we would make the project in mainland China. So for example, we would make projects for Nike and Adidas, but the ideas would come from Taiwan and the initial items would be made in Taiwan, but once the big order comes through, the production would be in China.
Production. So I want to ask you the first sentence of Chinese.
That I learned?
That I learned?
我是很好看. No? No. 我是英国人，不是美国人.
Oh, okay, I can tell it. I can. From speech.
Right.
From speech, I can tell. Have you ever buy any souvenirs?
Souvenirs in Taiwan? Yes. I bought some souvenirs from the National Palace Museum here in Taipei.
Taipei.
So they have some souvenirs of all the artifacts.
Artifacts, I know.
Of all the artifacts in the museum. They sell them in the museum shop. So I bought some souvenirs for friends. Yes.
Smaller one.
Yes.
Yes. Have you ever watched movie in Taiwan, or what your usual recreation in Taiwan?
I've only been to the movies one time in Taiwan, and that was to see a Western movie. But the movie was the biggest movie house, or the biggest cinema I've ever been to in my life. It was very, very big.
In
Taipei.
United Kingdom.
In the United Kingdom, they're much smaller.
Much smaller.
Yeah.
And it is easy to get a movie.
Yeah. In Taiwan? Yeah, I think so, yeah. All the very famous Western films will also be shown here in Taiwan.
So, in United Kingdom, how did you get to see a movie?
Also in the cinema, or in the movie theatre, but the movie theatres are much smaller. In the UK, yeah.
And when you watch the movie and some joke, would you laugh loud?
Sure, if it's funny.
And what did you take movie? What movie you take?
I went to see an action movie, I think I went to see. I think it was Transformers 2.
Transformers 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Transformers 2?
I think so. Maybe last year sometime.
I will search after Huang.
It was like a Hollywood movie.
Hollywood. And what do you usually eat for meals in Taiwan?
I think eating out is very cheap in Taiwan compared to other parts of Asia, and the food quality is very good in Taiwan. So I like to eat out as often as I can, and I like to eat very spicy food.
Spicy food?
Yeah, so Taiwan has very, very good spicy food.
Such as?
Such as
Yes.
Like dan dan mian,
Dan dan mian.
or kung pao chicken, kung pao ji, chow fan, or just fried rice. Many types of spicy food. It's very nice here.
Would you have you go to night market?
Yes, many night market.
Maybe.
Yeah, in Taipei, in Tainan, and in Kaohsiung.
Yes. And how do you think about the traffic in Taiwan?
The traffic. The traffic seems very good in Taiwan. There's a lot of cars in Taiwan, in Taipei especially.
So many.
But the traffic keeps moving.
Yeah.
Unlike maybe Thailand or Indonesia, where you can sit in the traffic for a long time and just have to wait because the traffic is very disorganized. So I think here, although there's many cars and the roads are always busy, at least the traffic keeps moving. So I think it's very well organized here.
How do you think about the motorcycle?
Motorcycle, yeah. I've not been on a motorcycle. It seems many motorcycle.
Yes.
But it seems a very convenient way to get around the city.
Yes.
More convenient than car.
And it's dangerous.
Yeah, it seems very dangerous.
And where would you go to buy clothes in Taiwan?
I haven't bought any clothes yet in Taiwan, but I imagine that the best choice is here in Taipei.
Yeah.
But so far I haven't bought any clothes.
Okay. Is there any difference between Kaohsiung and Taiwan?
Yes, Taipei.
Taipei.
Yeah. Yes, I think it's a very different city. The weather is very different. Number one, that's a big difference. And Kaohsiung is a very flat city, and it's very spread out. So the roads are very wide.
Yeah.
So the traffic is quite good down there. Whereas Taipei is more busy. Yeah, more wetter. The weather's more wetter. It seems more people in Taipei, and the space is a lot less. But so Taipei seems more exciting because there's more people, there's more shops, many more lights. But Kaohsiung, I think, is a nice place to live because it's very green, lots of parks, lots of trees, but it's very spread out.
Have you experienced typhoon?
Yes.
And the earthquake?
Yes.
Is that in Taiwan or in?
Typhoon in many different countries. In Asia, like Hong Kong have many typhoon. India, Singapore. But the only earthquake was in Taiwan, which was last year in Taipei. It was quite a big one. I think it was. I think it was 6.3.
When it happened, which floor?
13.
Oh.
Very high.
Is that make you exciting? Or
yeah, very scared. Not excited. Scared.
So, is there any natural disasters in the United Kingdom?
We don't really have natural disasters. Sometimes we have flood. Flood. You know, the rain and the water.
Oh.
Very rare. Or we have very bad snowstorm. The snow will come. You know what snow is? Like the ice? Snow. And yeah, it will drop and get very high. But that will not very often.
A disaster.
It just causes, I wouldn't say disaster, it causes many problems, but not a disaster like typhoon. Yes.
And what's stationary in United Kingdom? Like pen?
Yeah.
You use pen or pencil?
Same. Mostly would use pen. Pen, but more and more these days computer usually.
Computer.
Yeah.
United Kingdom and Taiwan's convenience store. Is there any difference between them?
Yes. So in the United Kingdom, we don't really have as many 7-Eleven and Family Mart and Highlight. Yeah, we have a different kind of convenience store in the UK. We call them the newsagent. So they sell the newspaper, and they sell some candy and some treats, maybe some bread and milk. But the layout is very different.
Are they 24 hours?
No, usually not. Maybe 6 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night.
I don't know why Taiwan is 24 hours.
Yeah.